Let me get you in here. Hold on.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this week's edition of the Halal Industry Do for Self. I'm James Bashir, along with Brother Nate Muhammad, Imam Walayu Bilal, and of course our sisters, Sister Martha and Sister Sherry. And we'd like to and also we have some guests around this on this broadcast. And so again, we'd like to begin always with Allah's name, the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer. And we thank everyone, but we pray everyone had a successful weekend. Oh, that you're healthy, sound mind, and all your family members are healthy. As always, the work continues with the halal industry do for self. We are determined to have our property up and running, because we do have, as we've stated many times in the past, we have a building that we own. Praise be to Allah. And we hope to have that, Allah's will, we hope to have that up and running. We have some obstacles with taxes, or whatever, things come up. But we know we're determined to work through those obstacles and make this a reality. Because as I've stated many times before, we have no choice but to do this. There's no turning back. So we have to make this a success. We have to do for self. We have to look out for our own interests, and that being that we have to be independent. So we have to build like everybody else is building. And those basic necessities of life: food, clothing, and shelter. And shelter, and talking about shelter, inshallah, that's one of the first things we're going to address. Inshallah, when we have the building, when the building is up and running, we'll address the housing shortage. Also, we have some retail space on the ground floor, but we're going to start with that housing, affordable housing for our seniors, for our veterans, for people that's in need. And that's going to be a big part of the allow industry to do itself starting out. Again, that's going to be a starting point. But again, our goal was one day we're still going to get into the actual meat. That's part of the process too. Do some retailing, and that's going to be going in the whole. And then eventually, we want to have a meat processing plant somewhere in the city. So all that's on the agenda. The aspect, and also the employment opportunity, the money aspect, addressing the unemployment, because people have to eat, people have to be able to provide for their families. So we tell them providing jobs for people. We don't want Because that's one of the things that has to be one of the basic needs. You have to be able to take care of you and your family. See, things have to be done. Your family has to be taken care of. So that's what we intend on doing. But it's going to be it's always going to be like a work in progress. So, but every day we keep working at it, keep working, keep working. Uh, we was over there the other day trying to clean the building out. We started doing some work on the building, and we hope to that we started. But it's a process. Every weekend we're going to keep working at it, getting the building clean. Because even though we haven't opened up yet, you'd be surprised. Trash is a natural resource. So even outside of the building has to be clean. Trash all up against you have to keep it clean. Now with the snow time coming, excuse me, with the winter time coming, if it snows, we have to be able to clean our payments off. When anybody fall and slip, we label for a suit. So work has to be done, even though we're not where we want to be. Until we get where we want to be, we have to. And then, matter of fact, when we get where we want to be, the things I'm saying now still has to be done. Outside that building have to be kept clean. You know, when rain, hail, summer, winter, spring, and all in between. We have trees in the way, leaves. They have to be trees have to be trimmed, and the grass have to be cut. Leaves have to be. We have to keep our building immaculate, the grounds, inside and out. So that's gonna be a good one. We have to do that now, even though we haven't opened. We have to make sure the outside of the building is clean. We start on the inside. Yeah, keeping that clean. Now this past weekend, we blessed to have a little a feeding where we gave away food to the people in the surrounding community. And it was a great success. People came out and they received food. We were able to feed, I don't know how many people we fed, but we gave away all the food. I mean, stuff that people need, vegetables, dry goods. You know, we gave all the food out, and the city came. The city they had a city truck. Matter of fact, it was trash day because by being a holiday last week, that the actual trash day for the area where we had the food giveaway was trash day. So we got a double blessing. We gave food out, and also we were able to get rid of some of the trash because the city was right there. That was their normal work day because of the holiday. Otherwise, we had to power because either way, we were living on the street. That kept us with it. Other ways, we would have put it on the inside of the building, but it worked out well. We gave away food. The city workers came by and got the trash up, and then they really enjoyed it because along doing their regular 8-hour shifts, they work these kind of programs doing their regular working shift. So they get a chance to really do some good while they actually doing their actual 40-hour work shift. Some of the workers are on those sanitation trucks. So that's a good thing all the way around. And it was raining, but we had tents up. City they provided tents, and we gave away dry goods. We had vegetables. We even had some juices. Yes, some little dessert. But I'm quite sure all the people that were there and got the food, they were real happy. And that's the key. You want to be able to, because one thing for sure, you can do all the talking, but if somebody hungry, man, you ain't listening to nothing.
That's right. That's right.
And I can speak that for me. I'd never forget when I first started junior high school. Yeah, when you start at grade school, lunchtime was 12 o'clock. You start junior high school, you had fourth lunch, fifth lunch, and sixth lunch. Fourth lunch was 11:15 to 12. For fifth lunch was the fifth period, normal lunchtime, 12 o'clock to quarter to one. But the sixth lunch, that's when I wasn't used to. That's quarter to 1 to 1:30. The first time I had that, man, I thought I was going to die. They'll let you know. But see, when you're hungry, or you're physically hungry, you ain't hearing nothing till you get some food. And that's a miserable feeling when you're hungry. But going back to that food giveaway, that was a success. We gave away food that people need. Nobody was turned away. And of course, when it was over, we had to took all trash up and we cleaned everything up. They even had refreshments for those that was working. You know, we had coffee, we had some cakes there. We even had matter of fact we had heat. We had heat on the outside. It was cold, that damn cold like go right through you. But that heat, Sister Sheridan cooked up, man, that heat was kicking. And you could feel it. Now I can say it because you feel good. It's something about a rain cold was the worst kind of cold. When it's cold, when it's raining, that's the worst kind. You really got to watch it. That's the pneumonia type weather. That cold that can go right through you. But of course, when you're working, we were working and we were giving away the food, and we're talking, interacting with the community. We had a man allowing some others. They were on the louds on the bullhorn, introducing ourselves to the community and asking people to come on out. Coming up, we have food here. We have going to feed it. I'm just paraphrasing some of the words, but we let everybody know that we're here and we have food and we give it away. And churches came, people just walked past, they came. We had some politicians that came, you know, and that was a good thing. But it was an overall success. Now I think I got there early because I wanted to, I had to just do some cleanup around the whole property, but it just around on Oxford Street side wasn't that bad. But on Bailey Street side, that one side I had to clean that up. But and then it allows the mercy. Well, I got that done before it started raining. Before it started, rain started coming down a little bit. But nevertheless, you have to do what you have to do. And so we had a introduction we introduced ourselves to the community, and we and just my take on it, man. We were greatly received. I think people were glad that we're out there giving food because in this day and time around, and not just in Philadelphia, around the whole country, people are suffering, and one thing they need is food. And we gave away, and we were glad to do that. To had that food giveaway, and we plan on having some other events. But the thing is, this is ongoing, trying to get this allowed, trying to get this building up to par. You know, going through all the red tape and this thing with the taxes and obstacle after obstacle. But we determined that we're gonna just stay on the case so we can make this a success. Now we're going to be, I guess there'll be other fairs in the future, but again, with us, even though you might not see us out there, uh, rest assured that we're constantly working. We're working on, we behind the scenes, working with our politicians and whoever can help us remove some of the obstacles that's in our path. That's kind of like blocking us, stagnating us to a certain degree. You know. Because we want to have the value. Because again, we own the building. We just want to make sure we remove all those other tax burdens so we can go ahead and make some progress. And that progress comes with some with that comes it's some work. And so we ask everybody you keep us in prayers. You pray for us, and you can always be a part too. Whenever we have affairs, we're gonna let everybody know because that won't be the last time you hear from us in the community because we plan on being real out there. See, the main thing to be out there when we start doing some building. Now, eventually, I think the plan eventually that when we start the construction, eventually we're going to have to come down and rebuild back up. So that's going to be with that, as I said before, with the housing. Now I'm going to read this announcement here. Thank you for supporting CWSC AM 360 annual end of the year telethon to help us financially secure our intelligentsia operations. Take a moment now and help us reach our 10,000 goal by making your tax-deductible contribution at. Click on the blue donate button located at the top right of our home pages to make a convenient, safe, and secure contribution online in whatever amount is comfortable for you. It's not the size of the contribution, but it is each of us doing our part to the best of our ability. You can make a one-time or recurring contribution, which enables us to better forecast our operating revenue. And know we have your support each month to maintain and expand operations. If you have any difficulty at all in making your gift, please call us at 910-317-0297. and a representative will be happy to assist. Again, please call us at 910-317-0297, and a representative will be happy to assist. Our most popular reoccurring giving level is just $9.99 a month or 33 cents a day. And it's a small individual amount based on all of us doing our part to ensure our intelligentsia is strong and ready to remake the world. A recurring contribution means the monthly amount is automatically deducted from your designated account to CWSC. You can cancel it anytime. And of course, while your contributions are tax deductible, it is the multiplied blessings of charity, especially during this month, that give the greatest rewards for our generosity. You can also call in your gift by phone at 910-317-0297 and tell us your name, telephone, and email, and a representative will assist you with making your contribution. If you would like to mail in a gift, make your check or money order payable to CWSC and mail to CWSC Marina Village, 4905 34th Street, number 185, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33711-4511. Your contributions help us support our entire programming. The AM 360 Broadcasting Network, Speakers Bureau, Online National Resource Directory, Volunteer Human Resource Network, Think Tank, College Scholarship Program, Learning Labs, Interfaith and Interfaith Collaboratives, Internship and AMP Leadership Development Programs, Ambassador Programs, International Collaboratives, Health, Educational, and it's AMP. I know what that's.
That's what I mean, the lead.
Oh, okay. Health, Education, Financial Literacy, Collective Opportunities. Okay, so that was a lot, and when anybody that and we just pray that everyone if you're on this line now, if you're on the line now and you listen and you want to contribute, just let us know, and you can go ahead and make that contribution, or we can assist you. We have the phone, and anything you have a problem with, you can let us know now. We can read the people you need to contact to you again, because this is as I read off, there's a lot of things that the CWSC that they do, Then have aside from this program that we doing every Wednesday. It's a lot that they're doing to try to help the community. And as for everything, man, it takes money. Just like in our religion, Allah tells us to pray 5 times a day. But after the prayer, then comes the work. So in Islam, we pray and we work. Then we have to work. I mean, we need is a financial component, even in Islam. That's one of the pillars of the faith is zakat. You know, so it takes money to even run your religious obligation, to fulfill your religious obligation. That's a pillar of the faith, so that's a part of it. You know, just like prayer, zakat is a part of it. Giving money, nothing is free, and to get things done, we have to. It's going to cost money. So I encourage everyone who is listening right now, whatever contribution you can make the call in, or you can get on this broadcast and ask us, and we can give you those numbers again. Because this is going to be this is a year-round thing, you know. So it's not going to be this one after the day you don't hear it no more. This you can do this. You can do this year-round. Make a one-time donation. You can do it weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, once a year, whatever way you want to do it. But the thing is, we want everybody to do something. And we're going to need that money to keep the program, keep these programs going. Can't run just on prayer alone. Prayer is essential, but we also got to do that work. We got to get out there, and we have to do that work to make that a reality. To keep so CWSC AM 360 can keep on doing the good things that they're doing, and that's the same with the Halal industry. We got to keep working. See, our goal is once we become successful, we can on funding like AM 360. We had the money, you don't have to worry about it. We pay for this. But we see once we get going, we start making that money. We plan on helping everything. But we're not talking about just having, although housing is mandatory, is serious. But we talking about having we talking the whole thing: jobs, education, having schools. Build a masjid, have a school, but not just one school, middle school and high school. And we ain't talking about just any old school, a school that's fully equipped. If you're middle school, you have science lab, you know, all the stuff you need. Physical education department, physical education department, the total aspect. And I might add like you have some vocational training. But that's something that's missing. I think all schools you need to have that. I mean, college is good, but you can round it out. Maybe the first priority, but it's not the only way out. You know? So plumbers, electricians, iron workers. Those are good dudes. Those are good paying jobs. And and that's something that you know. So it's no one way, no one door is no one way is the only way. But I'm saying there are ways that we have to look at this thing collectively. And we want to and when we start making it going, we talk about education. We may start with the from kindergarten to the 8th grade, but we want to plan on going to high school. And we want and also we want to be able to pay those teachers what they're worth. You know, that's not kill ourselves. They have 4-year degree. We want to pay them and have health benefits. I don't care who you're going to get sick sometime. You know, hospitalization. I mean, all this part of your benefits program. You know, we don't have it all that. But we need your support. When we get to going, you trust me. That's how it's going to be. That ain't all. I'm just barely scratching the surface. This stuff is basic, but it's fundamental. And that's something that we intend on doing. Because everybody is building. Everybody is doing for self. You go down Chinatown, down the city of Philadelphia, they got their own school. Right up there on Vine Street. You can't miss it. They have came out of Chinatown. They came across the Vine Street, the expressway. Now they're in the North Philly. I think they passed Spring Garden. Is that right, brother Nick? They passed Spring Garden. They're on the Ridge Avenue. And trust me, they ain't gonna stop there. They're gonna put next thing you know, be Gerard Allen to be up there. And that ain't far fetched. You know? The same way we can do the same thing. Everybody's doing around us. We can do it too. But this is our industry. This be the key. It ain't just we ain't start just with meats. Everything is in that total building a total community. We could be the catalyst. But I just said schools, homes, businesses, providing everything we need. Have our own restaurants, our own clothing stores, you know, barbershop. Now we got barbershops, but we can have that too. And women get their hair done. Even though women, they get their hair done. Have factories. And no, and when we talk about having industry, we talk about having all that pollution. We're going to do it the right way. Have clean air. Yeah. So that all that can be done. We're not about greed, we're not about profit, but we're making sure we're getting our fair share of this billion. You know, we want to make it so that our next generation can have a platform to go on. They can take it a step further. Yeah, and we can duplicate this around the country. But this could be we got to start here. Because I mean, I'm just me myself. I'm just tired of going around everybody's building. I mean, they got basic jobs. They got all the jobs. And I'm looking. I be looking. I don't see no. I don't even, again. You can hear me say it's going to change, and I don't be lying when I say this. I don't even see the white boys out there. And you know something, look. At this day and time, and they're building trades. I'm talking about excuse me, carpentry, plumbing, electrician, all that. And they ain't out there doing it?
Somebody take it over.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And these jobs pay good money. Yeah. But that's way, you know, that's one aspect. We want teachers, dentists, doctors. We want to produce all that. Matter of fact, we have produced some doctors that came from Claire Muhammad. We produced some. School teachers, people that got their degrees and went on out and made a mark in society. We already done it. It's documented. I know some of the children got the degrees, they school teachers went on. So we can do it again. Keep on protecting, keep on progressing, you know. Because everybody else every other group is doing it. I mean, not just the Asian, Hispanics, Jamaicans. Even our African brothers, they come over, they got a little strip over there on Elmwood Avenue. Ain't that right, Brother Man? Yeah, over there. Yeah. And see now when they contribute their money from their businesses, they not looking to help the average African American. They're to help their African brothers. It'll come from their own. When they trade. They doing for self. So we can't get mad at them. We got to go here. So we got to go ahead and do for self. And we're just talking about basic stuff: food, clothing, and shelter. But that's something that you know that's something we just can't get away from. But going back to that telethon, going back to the what happened this past Sunday. It was success. It was damn the food giveaway this past Sunday. I mean, it was a success.
Who gave it away?
The food giveaway. The Halal Inc., the Halal industry gave it away. And we gave that was our introduction to the community. Let them know that we here. The Halal Inc., the Halal industry. And then we told them to have more affairs. But don't forget the goal is eventually you're gonna have you can some housing come up around there. Because eventually they're gonna have to go into the zone, have to be torn down. But it's always take money to do it. Prayer alone, we pray. Prayer alone, we got that prayer, work, and money.
And we're gonna call on our people to help.
And as the man Wally Bilal just said, we call on everyone in the community, around the country to help us. You know, because and the thing is, the man just said, do for self. That's what we plan on doing. Do for self. And so, again, going back to this, to AM 360, we encourage everyone to do what they can and contribute something to AM 360. Because this is how we get out around the country. Let people know what we're about here in Philadelphia. You know, AM 360 is a great resource, and we need to support that. See, that's why it takes. That's why we need the money. You know, need money, need people and money.
That's right.
So with excuse me, let me read this again. Thank you for supporting CWSC AM 360 annual end of the year telethon to help us financially secure our intelligentsia operations. Take a moment now and help us reach our 10,000 goal by making your tax-deductible contribution. Click on the blue donate button located at the top right of our home pages to make a convenient, safe, and secure contribution online in whatever amount is comfortable for you. Okay, the amount we're talking about is 2,000. The amount we're talking about is 25,000. Yeah. So again, let me go back in. Take a moment now and help us reach our 25,000 goal by making your tax deductible contributions. Remember now, 25,000 is our goal. Give what you can, but our goal is 25,000. Click on the blue donate button located at the top right of our home pages to make a convenient, safe, and secure contribution online in whatever amount is comfortable for you. It's not the size of the contribution, but it is each of us doing our part to the best of our ability. You can make a one-time or recurring contribution, which enables us to better forecast our operating revenue and know we have your support each month to maintain and expand operations. If you have any difficulty at all in making your gift, please call us at 910-317-0297, and a representative will be happy to assist. Our most popular reoccurring giving level is just $9.99 a month or 33 cents a day. It is. And it's a small individual amount based on all of us doing our part to ensure our intelligentsia is strong and ready to remake the world. A recurring contribution means the monthly amount is automatically deducted from your designated account to CWSC. You can cancel it anytime. And of course, while your contributions are tax deductible, it is the multiplied blessings of charity, especially during this month, that give the greatest rewards for our generosity. You can also call in your gift by phone at 910-317-0297 and tell us your name, telephone, and email, and a representative will assist you with making your contribution. If you like to mail in a gift, make your check or money order payable to CWSC and mail to CWSC Marina Village 4905 34th Street South 185 Street, Petersburg, Florida 33711-4511. Your contributions help us support our entire programming. The AM 360 Broadcasting Network, Speakers Bureau, Online National Resource Directory, Volunteer Human Resource Network, Think Tank, College Scholarship Program, Learning Labs, Intrafaith and Interfaith Collaboratives, Internship and AMP Leadership Development Programs, Ambassador Programs, International Collaboratives, Health, Educational, and AMP Financial Literacy Collaborative Opportunities. Now, at this time, I'm going to bring on Brother Nate Muhammad. As you can see that picture here, picture from this past Sunday I'm looking at. And I don't know who took this picture, but it was the guy that's one of Sister Sherry's daughter, me, State Senator Sharif Street, Imam Wali Bilal, State Rep, and Sister Sherry. So again, I'm gonna give you
Thanks, Brother James. Nate Muhammad, Halal Industry Do For Self. Yeah, thank you for the comments. And first of all, I'd like to just start with Allah's name, the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer. I'd like to inform everybody that today's program is dedicated to the telethon. We all agree and bear witness that we should show a lot of attention to help support the telethon. This is all part of our do for self, how we can get behind each other and support them in their endeavors. And right now, they the one that's out front, and they the one we should give our attention to.
That's right.
You know, the program is designed, as James was telling you, they want to raise up to $25,000 at the end of the year here, within a month. The year be over. And we all should make every effort we can to help support them in their progress towards it. This is the one thing by giving money to it, to support it. It's all about protecting and maintaining what we established. AM 360 or CWSC AM 360 is established. There's already been in motion. They already put forward the effort to make it happen. Now we got to go and continue to help them continue to move on. And if they're successful, they can always reach back and help whoever coming behind them. But they are the lead way, and we should get behind them and support them unmercifully. We like to just cut our program, what we wanted to talk about, short, and just speak about the goals with AM 360. I remember coming on the Blog Talk. Didn't know nothing about it. How we going to do it? And with Imam Bilal, he guided us through all of it and helped us get comfortable behind speaking about it. But it was about telling our story. So it's easy to tell the story for AM 360 because we understand the purpose, the goal. The brother Imam Thomas Abdul Salam was instrumental in putting forward his vision, what he see, how he see it. And now it's in motion. It done gave it some life. Now we can go and support that motion, keep it going, keep it living. It's alive. It's just like your baby. We have to nourish it. We have to feed it. We have to be there for it. This is why it's important now that we all rally together and put our pennies, I don't say dollars, our pennies, because we start off with not a lot. We scraping the bottom of the barrel for things to get done. So we look forward to bringing all this about. We have to reach out to the brothers and sisters, friends and foes, as well as our family, to help support this. And this is nothing new to us because we've done all this before. We've done this before. We've done this when we was pushing the Nation of Islam, where we all, every dime that we made went to number one. So we know how to go out and reach out to the people for something that's going to benefit mankind. This is the start. This is the start of what we want to do as a whole. This is part where how Bilal think, the halal industry indicate that's part of our growing to get to where we want. We have to unite. We're uniting all our dollars to help pay for whatever we need to build the model community that we have always talked about. This is what we're striving for. Man gonna always get what he strive for, but he has to make the effort. He has to sacrifice. No matter what we do, we're always gonna have to sacrifice something. If we sit back and do nothing, we're gonna have to sacrifice. We're gonna have to sacrifice somebody getting on our nerves for not doing nothing. So no matter what we do, we're gonna have to sacrifice. And it's very important that when we give out of our heart. We're not giving because somebody twisting you on, making you do it. We're giving out our heart because we understand what the purpose of what we're giving to. This is gonna benefit us all. This is our whole way to reach the public through the radio program.
That's right.
The audio. This is important.
That's right.
And this is where our selling point is for that and that alone. To be able to reach out to the people all over the country, hopefully all over the world one day.
That's right.
But it's a start that we had home first in our own midst, that we have our own. We can go back with the blog, where a couple weeks we got shut down. We mentioned a certain thing, they shut us down.
More than a couple times.
Well, 3 times they did that, I know. You know. But in order for us to combat that, we have to get our own. And this is the road that we use to establish our own thing. We want to be able to feel free to say whatever is going on, whether we appreciate it or not. You want to have the freedom to address that. You don't want nobody to put restrictions on you. Sure, we know we can't say so much, but we have to keep everything respectful. We know that. But it's important how we move about and we go about things. The people want to go by what they see us do, not what we say. You know, your actions speak louder than your words. You can sit up here and talk till you turn blue in the face. But if you don't back it up with nothing concrete, it don't mean nothing. But we already know how we want to do it. A telethon, very, very important. We started November the 30th, and it goes up to December the 6th. And we asked them, like I said, that James that read the announcement on it, that everybody can reach in their pocket and help support the telethon. As you give, I'm sure AM 360 will give back. By giving back, they're being there for us.
That's right.
This is why we make every effort to stand up when we are called for.
Everybody, you're welcome. Serve yourself.
And like I say, we are dedicating our program today for the telethon. So all during the evening, there's going to be breaks to read the announcement for the telethon. All during the course of our program today. So everybody that will be speaking or saying anything will have to cut the program short, their program or their talk short. And let's give the attention to the telethon, because it's very, very important to us. Only how we're going to get what we want. We have to make every effort to establish it. Put forward our best purpose and attitude and structure. This is why we get in there and do it. I mean, I had another program I wanted to do, but I think this is more important today. And we got to learn to adjust and make it happen based on the situation. We build everything around, is that need a great need for the financial welfare, to build our own criteria with the AM 360. Mm-hmm. We got to build it, support that give us share our little wealth. We got our little finance thing, give it to them. You know, I'd rather give it to them than give it to that cable guy.
That's right.
You know, that video guy. No, give it to AM 360 because they can use it better than these other people. At least you will be getting something back. A gratefulness, appreciation, and honor.
That's right.
This is the whole thing, how we can go about, and I think we should all do that. Everybody should get to the point where we can do telethons for each other. Fundraiser. It's a fundraiser. Nobody gonna give us nothing. Okay, we want to just stop right here. This is part of the program. We say we're going to be reading the announcements every 15 minutes. So you had to bear with us, and Turning the mic back over to James Bashir.
Thank you very much, Brother Nate. Thank you for supporting the CWSC AM 360 annual end of the year telethon to help us financially secure intelligentsia pro operations. Take a moment now and help us reach our $25,000 goal by making your tax deductible contribution at click on the blue donate button located at the top right of our home pages to make a convenient, safe, and secure contribution online in whatever amount is comfortable for you. It's not the size of the contribution, but it is each of us doing our part to the best of our ability.
Amen.
You can make a one-time or recurring contribution, which enables us to better forecast our operating revenue and know we have your support each month to maintain and expand operations. If you have any difficulty at all in making your gift, please call us at 910-317-0297, and a representative will be happy to assist. Our most popular recurring giving level is just $9.99 a month or 33 cents a day. And it's a small individual amount based on all of us doing our part to ensure our intelligentsia is strong and ready to remake the world. A recurring contribution means the monthly amount is automatically deducted from your designated account to CWSC. You can cancel it anytime. And of course, while your contributions are tax deductible, it is the multiplied blessings of charity, especially during this month, that give the greatest reward for our generosity. You can also call in your gift by phone at 910-317-0297 and tell us your name, telephone number, and email, and a representative will assist you with making your contribution. If you would like to mail in a gift, make your check or money order payable to CWSC and mail it to CWSC Marina Village, 4905 34th Street, South 185th Street, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33711 4511. Your contributions help us support our entire programming. The AM 360 Broadcasting Network, Speakers Bureau, Online National Resource Directory, Volunteer Human Resource Network, Think Tank, College Scholarship Program, Learning Labs, Interfaith and Interfaith Collaboratives, Internship and AMP, Leadership Development Programs, Ambassador Programs, International Collaboratives, Health, Educational, and Financial Literacy Collaborative Opportunities.
Thanks again, Brother James. Nate Muhammad again, Halal Industry Do for Self. Couldn't help from going over when he was reading about the contribution help support the entire program.
Mm-hmm.
The Broadcasting Network, Speaker Braille, Online National Resource Dictionary, Directory, I'm sorry. Volunteer Human Service Network, especially the Think Tank. That one, the one that caught my eye the most, the Think Tank, where you can sit down and put all your thoughts on paper or on the table. But you have to have a situation that you're thinking about.
That's right.
And then you can come up with a solution. And when we can put many minds together for what we can accomplish. That's why I like to think. Yeah, I'm a big firm believer for think tank supporting. So my dedication is for all that. I used to be just sitting back with the Imam Bilal. We was talking about how Imam Muhammad used to. He had all kinds of programs he donated to. The whole list of programs he take. And I know a couple other brothers that donates to all kinds of programs that it's going to benefit mankind, to help the people, to make it easier for them. I also like to just remind everyone that if you have any questions, statements, and even some activity that's going on around you, feel free to present it. Because this here, again, this telecam is for the people. It's about uplifting and helping the people. And whatever we can put together to establish something that's going to help the people to the right, to help, again, make their life easier. And this is why we're dedicating our program today to the AM 360 telethon. And I know they put a lot of effort in it and establish it because it's very well thought out and put together. And all we have to do is follow the direction they want us to go. You know, we're sitting here talking about following direction. You know, our people, we have a hard time following directions. You know, I don't care how easy and how simple you make it. We almost get a tendency to like to do things our way. But this time, this is the way we're doing it collectively, where everybody, all of us, will benefit. Not only us today, but those who coming behind us tomorrow. We got to lay the path for those for the future. The founding fathers, those who started everything off, where people could you go down in history and where people could see the effort that we put forward, the effort that everybody sacrificed to establish. That's so important. This is a sacrifice. This is nothing but a pure sacrifice. And anything that was successful, somebody had to sacrifice. There was a sacrifice for it. And when you can put this program before ourselves, within ourselves, that shows what's in your heart. And it's designed to make everything better for those who are coming behind us. Do we have anything? You know, but again, are we dedicating everything and looking forward to the support from everything? I know I'll be at the masjid the rest of this week, drumming up some support for it. You know, the $9.99, $10. You know, I'm sure we can get people to give minimum $10. All the people that we know within the city of Philadelphia around the masjid, we can continue to go and do. Or either have them call. They don't have to give it to us. Have them call the number and donate. You know, you don't have to give it to me or give it to us. You know, you have them call directly. You know, our people in it already. When you talk about money, giving money, they don't trust you because we already been down that road. We already seen how this went about when you're going around giving out money, giving money. It doesn't go where it's supposed to go. And by you having it set up the way it's set up, you can't help it. It is bona fide. It's sincerely set up structurally to you give where you're saying you give it. And this is why we never used to ask for money first to build our stuff. We already try to establish our stuff first, then we ask for support. That support is nothing, again, to maintain it. That's all it is, maintaining what you already established. And that's what Allah tells us in the Quran. We're the protectors and maintainers of whatever we establish. And if we go to establish it, we already put the effort out. We already, again, as I said, sacrificed. We're already sacrificed to the point that is worthy of what you're giving to us. This is why I look forward to this. It's all part of the direction where we were going. Again, it's built around our criteria. This is all part of. We can read this. It's like it goes together like what they said. The man likes the peanut butter and jelly. You know, it's natural. It's a natural makeup that we can all rally behind, and we benefiting from it. It's up to us. And if we don't do it, it's not going to get done. You can sit up here, yeah, Lord's going to guide us. We know everything starts and ends with Allah, but if we don't make the effort, we ain't getting nothing. Allah said all the good come to you from yourself. All the bad come to you all the good come to you from him, and all the bad come to you from yourself. And if you don't do nothing, you're not going to get nothing. Why do you think the people that moves the slick ones and the corrupt ones, they want to rally off of somebody's effort of what they established? No. We're going to have to protect and maintain what we established. And once you set it up, and the way it's set up, we can't help it. You can't fail with this. Ain't nothing crooked about this. It is upright and bona fide. Structured real nice. And I won't hesitate to be happy to be a part of it. That's why I'm gonna give my dollar. You understand? Not just randomly, annually or continuously. Like James said, it's just not for this 1 week. It's a continuation. This is always have to push to get everything done. And this is one way how we can generate resource to build our program or to build our model community. Supporting each other, doing for ourselves. We coming together with AM 360 and supporting them to help them do for themselves. And if they doing for themselves, we doing for ourselves. This is the whole thing. Our objective is with the halal industry is to build a model community.
That's right.
That is our objective. Right. And this is a manner where we can go about and help us build with what we say. And this is our insight. You know, and this is just part of what we want to do. Right. And whatever way we can assist each other, we're willing to do it.
That's right.
We're willing to do it. This is nothing new. We can do this thing. But it got to start somewhere. And sure, the people is going to pick up on it because they're going to feel the energy that coming from us to support us. This is what happened with the Nation of Islam. It started off now that man talking crazy. They don't know what he's talking about. I want to give up my pork sandwich. Nah. It's so now today that is embedded in the community that everybody says for decades. Now we don't eat any pork. No, we don't eat it. Now we get to the point where we can tell them that we ain't doing no drugs, alcohol, and tobacco and all that. Shoot, we'd be great. And those pennies, those dollars that you paid for that, we can give it to something like the telethon to help support the telethon. You already helped support it. All that blight, let's help support ourselves. This is what the whole thing was about, taking all that. All right. We got 1 more minute there, as James said. You know, but to help support ourselves. And we supporting ourselves to build for tomorrow. I can see it. I can see it in my mind. What it will create and how successful it will going to be. But it's always going to still be a struggle because nothing comes about without a struggle. That's why you sacrifice. There's always going to be a struggle, but we appeal to each other and share with what we got. Because the way the day going on now is that we're going to have to learn to work collectively because everything is real high. Everything is real high, and we're getting less. So we got to figure out a way how we can combat that. Right now, again, we're going to have James read the announcement supporting AM 360 telethon. James, that's you.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much, Brother Nate. Again, we're not reading this announcement just to be reading. We want everybody to really show their support. Whatever you can do. You know, you do it. Thank you for supporting CWSC AM 360 annual end of the year telethon to help us financially secure our intelligentsia operations. Take a moment now and help us reach our 25,000 goal by making your tax-deductible contribution click on the blue donate button located at the top right of our home pages to make a convenient, safe, and secure contribution online in whatever amount is comfortable for you. It's not the size of the contribution, but it is each of us doing our part to the best of our ability. You can make a one-time or recurring contribution, which enable us to better forecast our operating revenue and know we have your support each month to maintain and expand operations. If you have any difficulty at all in making your gift, please call us at 910-317-0297, and a representative will be happy to assist. Our most popular reoccurring giving level is just $9.99 a month or 33 cents a day. And it's a small individual amount based on all of us doing our part to ensure our intelligentsia is strong and ready to remake the world. A recurring contribution means the monthly amount is automatically deducted from your designated account to CWSC. You can cancel it anytime. And of course, while your contributions are tax deductible, it is the multiplied blessings of charity, especially during this month, that give the greatest rewards for our generosity. You can also call in your gift by phone at 910-317-0297 and tell us your name, telephone number, and email. And a representative will assist you with making your contribution. If you would like to mail in a gift, make your check or money order payable to CWSC and mail to CWSC Marina Village, 4905 34th Street, South 108th Street, Petersburg, Florida, 337114511. Your contributions help us support our entire programming. The AM 360 Broadcasting Network, Speakers Bureau, Online National Resource Directory, Volunteer Human Resource Network, Think Tank, College Scholarship Program, Learning Labs, Intra-Faith and Interfaith Collaboratives, Internship and AMP, Leadership Development Programs, Ambassador Programs, International Collaboratives, Health, Educational, and Financial Literacy Collaborative Opportunities.
Thanks again, Brother James, Nate Muhammad, the Halal Industry. And we want to continue always to read these announcements because we want to make it clear what is our purpose. You know, we're not forcing nothing on you. We're just making sure you hear it and you know what it is. This is why I wanted to dedicate the program to the telethon because it means a lot to me. The success, it's all part of our effort that we put out. So we look forward to getting behind it and supporting them. When they first told us, yeah, we're going to have to continue to address the telethon, the announcement. Yeah, I looked at them strange. I'm not going to hide on it, but I did. But then I thought about it, and this is only how we can get things accomplished. Reminding the people the importance of it, and the purpose of it. And then it's easy You understand, to elaborate about it. Because this is what we want to do. And if we continue to keep it out in front of us, if we see it, it's not inside us. I'm not just thinking about it. No, I see it because we putting it out front. It's going to always be out in front of us. Oh, the telethon. Oh, here comes somebody. Then we know a lot of people that we can get them to give us $10. And when we interacting with the people during the course of the week, we can ask them to get $10 minimum. And I'm sure they won't mind the kind of people that we be dealing with all the time. We ain't like all on the corner hustling nobody. No, we're appealing to the people. And these same people have appealed to us, where we gave them word to the right. We gave them clear direction. We helped them, support them in their effort. And I'm not saying they feel obligated to give back to us. No, but they appreciate what we've done for them. So reaching out to them, I don't think it'd be a problem. And this is why we're keeping this out front. And I'm going to have to remind the people this is going to be an ongoing situation. It's an annual situation, but you can continue to do it as you wish. There's no force. We're not forcing nothing on them. We asking them. That's all we can do is ask. They're either going to say yay or nay. And whatever they say, alhamdulillah. You understand? But at least we ask. We appeal to them. So it's up to us how we going about doing this. And I wish anybody that come on that say anything, just mention something about the telethon.
That's right.
Because this is why we dedicating that program for it. You know, and I know, no doubt in my mind, that AM 360 been behind us here at the halal industry, the halal industry. I know they've been behind us. Do you understand? And to show our dedication back to them, our appreciation, we get back. Saying the same enthusiasm they gave to us, give it back to them. This is everything that we do is always a two-way street. You always give to get, you get to give. So you're gonna never get away from giving. And if we give freely of our heart, Allah will bless us. You know, as they run around saying, oh yeah, you get some barricades. No, we want respect. We want the kind of respect for mankind that we can take care of our own. This is what this is do for us. This is what I see to do for ourselves. Everybody say that, but they don't really appreciate what it is. This ain't just a conversation. This is a realization. This is part of us. You know, I support a lot of believers around the Messiah and within the community, you understand, in their efforts. And they put out, I want to support them. You understand? Because that little bit of support helped inspire them to continue on, because this is hard. It is nothing out here is easy. And that kind word, that kind gesture, that kind thing that you do for people goes a long way. Go a long way. And then the people won't have they won't mind giving back to you or showing that same enthusiasm, that energy back towards you. This is why we have to address these things. We have to show some kind of love and concern for each other. Not to sit back here trying to get something to want to tear him down and block his way. Shoot, that's all we've been happening to us is blocked. We've been blocked all our lives.
That's right.
So therefore, we get an opportunity to share something and support each other. Oh man, it's a very, very, very good feeling that you can sit back and say, we did this. We was instrumental in doing this. I got my history is again with in the construction, and we used to sit back, and after we build a building, we all would stand back and look at it And look, we did this. And then we reflect back all the trials and tribulations that we encountered in making it happen and how we stood fast, overcame all the obstacles that was in the way. And this is the same thing as building anything that we want to do. There's going to be obstacles. You understand? But the effort that we put out, that is the one that certifies everything how we want to get things done. And we sit back and say, well, we got another one under our belt. So we take that formula and everything we do, we use it, stick to a winning formula. Now we got a winning formula right here with this telethon.
That's right.
It's a winning formula. You understand? It's no pressure on you. If you can give, give. If you can't, well, whenever you can give, give. There's no mandatory. Nobody got the foot on your neck, twisting your ankle, twisting your arm and kicking you on your ankle.
That's right.
They just appealing to you sincerely. That's all. If you can, alhamdulillah. If you can, alhamdulillah. And that's why it's important that we continue to keep it out in front of us. Keep it everything in front of us. So when we see each other and we see the people, we mention it to them. I'm not walking around with a donation cup and all that. No, I'm walking around with a phone number. Call this number in here and give you a little donation if you can. If you don't have account, bank credit, whatever, then we can take cash and send it in that way. But it's the effort that we make. You understand? It's behind the purpose that you're making that opportunity or making that statement for them. Again, we don't see it. Can we get up if we have any hands up? Feel free to, oh, there you go. Yeah, we can feel free to.
Well, I don't have my hand up, but
ask your question, make a statement.
We got 16, you got 3 minutes.
All right. You make your
so there you
statement.
go.
Oh, okay. There we go. There's a hand. Is that a mirror? Shahid? Sister Amir? The mic is open. Sister Amir, your hand up. Okay, we'll come back to that.
Yeah, let me jump in there.
Yeah. So we also, is her mic is closed. Yeah. No, we go. Thank you. But yeah, this is our effort. This is what we want to do. And if the sister is listening to us, your mic is closed, so we can't hear you. But that's all right. We have Brian, professor.
I don't know how to put my hand up yet.
All right, right after we do the announcements, we're going to bring you on, Brian. And we would like to limit your conversation because our dedication is to the telethon. All right, that's James Bashir again to read the announcement. And Sister Amira Shahid, when you get a chance, take your mic off and try again.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Thank you for supporting CWSC AM 360 annual end of the year telethon to help us financially secure our intelligentsia operations. Take a moment now and help us reach our $25,000 goal by making your tax-deductible contribution at click on the blue donate button located at the top right of our home pages to make a convenient, safe, and secure contribution online in whatever amount is comfortable for you. It's not the size of the contribution, but it is each of us doing our part to the best of our ability. You can make a one-time or recurring contribution, which enables us to better forecast our operating revenue and know we have your support each month to maintain and expand operations. If you have any difficulty at all in making your gift, please call us at 910-317-0297, and a representative will be happy to assist. Our most popular recurring giving level is just $9.99 a month or 33 cents a day. And it's a small individual amount based on all of us doing our part to ensure our intelligentsia is strong and ready to remake the world. A recurring contribution means the monthly amount is automatically deducted from your designated account to CWSC. You can cancel it anytime. And of course, while your contributions are tax deductible, it is the multiplied blessings of charity, especially during this month, that give the greatest rewards for our generosity. You can also call in your gift by phone at 910-317-0297 and tell us your name, telephone, and email. And a representative will assist you with making your contribution. If you would like to mail in a gift, make your check or money order payable to CWSC and mail to CWSC Marina Village, 4905 34th Street, South 185th Street, Petersburg, Florida, 337-11-4511. Your contributions help us support our entire programming. The AM 360 Broadcasting Network, Speakers Bureau, Online National Resource Directory, Volunteer Human Resource Network, Think Tank, College Scholarship Program, Learning Labs, Interfaith and Interfaith Collaboratives, Internship and AM and AMP Leadership Development Programs, Ambassador Programs, International Collaboratives, Health, Education, and AMP Financial Literacy Collaborative Opportunities.
Thank you there, Brother James. I see the sister have her hand back up, and her mic looked like it's off. So, Brian, you're going to have to hold on for a minute. Bring the sister Amir Shaheed and sister. The mic is open.
Assalamualaikum. I had to change phones for some reason. I couldn't, I heard you.
All right, speaking, but we can't hear you.
I don't know what the problem is.
Put the mic back. All right, okay. Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, sister.
I don't know what's wrong with this modern technology with these 5G phones, but
that's how we're gonna have to tolerate them for a minute. You understand?
They a pain in the rear.
No, okay. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. You open up old wound.
That's so I just wanted to compliment you.
Yes,
I just really want to compliment you, brothers, on the spirit that Allah has blessed you with. Spirit of sincerity. And we need more brothers like you all, because y'all holding up the fort. You're inspiring us, sisters, do our jobs too. So I just want to say thank you Allah for you all. Now, I haven't really heard of brothers that's strongly committed. I'm not saying they're not out there, but I just haven't heard them strongly committed as I've been hearing. I think this is the third time I've been on the line. I will come on and shout out more often, but just want to acknowledge you for who you are and keep up the good work. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you again, sister, for your kind words, and we appreciate it. You understand? But that's the effort that we're putting out. This is almost like we've been created for this.
You're going for the mission?
Yeah, man. We're only exhibiting from our experience. It is nothing that we read and somebody gave us to. We actually got the mental scars to back it up.
And you know what? Actually, Brother Nate, I can tell that. I'm from the old school too. I can really tell that in your spirit of let me that. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yeah, we make effort, but our whole purpose is to get the people involved. We can unify easier when we all involved, and we can always have an opportunity to share our experience. Our experience is the teacher. That's
Yes,
who
sir.
we learn from. You learn from your experience and other people's experience. So
That's
you have
true.
to give the people an opportunity to be heard. Everybody been shutting us up all our lives, and we get an opportunity to voice our opinion and what we want to do. Is just now we have to back it up, and
You
now
know,
we have a
that's
way how
really
to back
strange.
it up.
That's really strange that you saying that, Brother Nate, because on a new day for El Islam, Imam Shakur on the East Coast, on Wednesday Hadith program. That's what we were talking about today.
Mm-hmm.
He was sharing his experience and his journey. Some of us was sharing our experience and our journey. But it was a beautiful thing because at the end of the day, the commonality that we had in common will make us move forward in action, And they said when the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
That's
So
right.
what you're saying is so timely. It's so timely. Thank you so much.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. And we also, we know that how we gonna get this done. It's one thing to talk about something. It's another thing is what you gonna do about it, how you
Be
gonna
about
deal with it. So we have an approach how we can make it work. You understand? This is why we're uniting, doing for ourselves. Yes,
Yes,
we're
sir.
reaching out and appealing to the people to come together to put our money together to do
Yes,
for ourselves, to build the kind of community that we appreciate, not the kind of community society throw on us and force us to accept all this foolishness in the society that we have to endeavor. So we get an opportunity to help rise, and those who maybe come right behind us, maybe they can pick up right where we left off at. But we have to make the effort to get it started.
yes,
So
sir.
that's
Yes.
why this is dedicated to the telethon. And
Mm-hmm.
anybody that comes up with something, we're going to support you the same way because
Mm-hmm.
we know it will work
Yes,
because
sir.
we've done it before. And
Yes, sir.
we had the spirit and then we
Mm-hmm.
inspired to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we ask them for. And this is why the program here, we ask people to share what's on their mind, what's in their heart.
Mm-hmm.
And because we all saying the same thing. We
Mm-hmm.
all want to do the same thing. It's a matter of just doing it. Now
Yes,
we
sir.
get the opportunity to do it. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Alhamdulillah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
we appreciate your kindness and your kind words again and your concern. You understand? And we can make this thing happen. Make it
Yes.
work. That's our
I,
objective.
I am a product of Muhammad's University of Al Islam.
Oh.
I was 6 years old when my family accepted Al Islam under the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And it was just something about what Allah had blessed me intuitively that I knew was the truth. I knew it was the truth. So I embraced it along with them wholeheartedly. And I know that in order for me to navigate through life, I had to put my total dependence on Allah. And
Absolutely.
he blessed me, to be here this long. I mean, I've been through my challenges and my adversities, but I'm still standing because Allah said I should and I could.
You know what inspires too is that we learn,
Yes,
just
sir.
like what you just said, give our attention to Allah. The Muslim is one who submit his will to Allah.
Yes. And
And,
we don't want to just go through things. We want to grow through them so that
oh
we
yeah,
can
well
learn.
that's all part of establishing everything.
Yes, sir.
That's why Allah says in the Quran we got to protect and maintain what we establish.
Yes,
And this
sir.
is why we share that. You understand that we're gonna let you know we're gonna protect and maintain. Now we established the AM 360 is established, and we want to help them maintain themselves. And this is why this telethon is very important.
I got
It's
you.
easy to get behind someone and push them. We was always instrumental in getting behind people and pushing them, and supporting them. I don't mean just forcing them. I mean supporting them. We was good at that. We already know how to do that. So now let's use our ability and let's get behind each other and let's support each other based on what Allah wants us to do, not based on to be seen, to be heard, and all that. No, we doing this, And our blessing comes from Allah. It don't come from mankind. It comes from Allah.
That's right.
And so that's why when you said that we give ourselves and push what Allah wants, we had to grow to that point. We didn't know it. I know I didn't know it at first. We had to grow to that point, and we realized that Allah's in charge of all this. I want to get on that path. You understand? I dropped my path. I've been either bumming it right out the door. Yeah. You know, but
not my way, but that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm riding with what Allah wants, not what I want. You understand? But only how we bring about this here progress is that we have to support each other. And that's coming together with each other to support each other. Recognize where each other stand and get behind them. Not try to get in front of them, get behind them. I can take the back seat. No, excuse me. I ain't taking no back seat. I can stand back. I can stand back or stand down. I can stand down on things, but I ain't taking no back seat. You understand? We don't grew past that. We want to forge ahead and supporting each other and making the effort that all of us put. And we can sit back and say, we did this. Not he did this. We did this. We. I remember Imam Bilal when he said, hey man, I did this. No, he would always say, we did it. We doing it. We getting it done. It's us. Yeah. It's about us as a collective effort.
Yes, sir.
And that's why it's important that we stand firm for this.
Yes, sir.
So like I say, sister, it's nice your comments, and I'm always appreciate kind words, because I always used to hear some bad words. So the kind words, it bring a smile to my face. You understand? Because we never was used to getting a lot of kind words, especially from each other.
Yes,
you know, so therefore when we reach out, that's the sign that we're progressing. That's a sign right there. And we want to be out in the forefront with that. All right, sister? You have anything to say?
We can always say, which are the favors of your Lord will you deny? Not one. Right. Not one. So count our blessings.
Yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate you, brothers. You just make me smile.
We make each other smile because we sit here and we talk about this all the time. You know, this ain't nothing we rehearse. We talk about this all the time. You understand?
I can tell it's genuine. I can tell it.
Yeah, this thing here, we've been wrestling with this for a long time. We've been subjected to a lot of unnecessary things, but we overcame through the grace of Allah.
Still standing.
Yeah, we taking that licking, we still ticking. You know? So we want to labor on.
Yes,
and doing what the Lord wants us to do.
And you inspiring us to labor on, and even some of us who maybe the late bloomers.
Yeah.
Allah's blessing us, you know, and as they said, I receive.
Yeah, that's all we can do, sister. We can only give a word to the right to try to make it easy in your life. That's our whole objective: make things easy. When we say that word to the right, we can't do it for you, but we can inspire you for you to do it yourself. And that's coming right back to do for self.
Yes,
yeah. So, you know, we look forward to the comments and the support from the believers and out there in the AM 360 world. We look forward to it. And when we come in here, you know, a lot of times our conversation be random because something happened during the course of the day or the week or whatever, and we come off from there, just like today. It was the telethon. Let's do the telethon. Okay. We thank again for the comments, sister, and we want to move on. We're gonna have James Bashir read the announcement again. I don't mean to force feed the telethon on you, but we got to do it. So here's James Bashir with the announcement.
Assalamu
alaikum. Thank you for supporting CWSC AM 360 annual end of the year telethon to help us financially secure our intelligentsia operations. Take a moment now and help us reach our $25,000 goal by making your tax-deductible contribution click on the blue donate button located at the top right of our home pages to make a convenient, safe, and secure contribution online in whatever amount is comfortable for you. It's not the size of the contribution, but it is each of us doing our part to the best of our ability. You can make a one-time or recurring contribution, which enables us to better forecast our operating revenue and know we have your support each month to maintain and expand operations. If you have any difficulty at all in making your gift, please call us at 910-317-0297, and a representative will be happy to assist. Our most popular recurring giving level is just $9.99 a month or 33 cents a day. And it's a small individual amount based on all of us doing our part to ensure our intelligentsia is strong and ready to remake the world. A recurring contribution means the monthly amount is automatically deducted from your designated account to CWSC. You can cancel it anytime. And of course, while your contributions are tax deductible, it is the multiplied blessings of charity, especially during this month, that give the greatest rewards for our generosity. You can also call in your gift by phone at 910-317-0297 and tell us your name, telephone, and email. And a representative will assist you with making your contribution. If you would like to mail in a gift, make your check or money order payable to CWSC and mail it to CWSC Marina Village 4905 34th Street, South 185th Street, Petersburg, Florida. 337114511. Your contributions help us support our entire programming. The AM 360 Broadcasting Network, Speakers Bureau, Online National Resource Directory, Volunteer Human Resource Network, Think Tank, College Scholarship Program, Learning Labs, Interfaith and Interfaith Collaboratives, Internship and AMP, Leadership Development Programs, Ambassador Programs, International Collaboratives, Health and Educational and AMP, Financial Literacy collaborative opportunities.
Thank you, Brother James. As we move on, we like to open the mic up for Brian Ali. Just let you know, Brian, that we are supporting telethon and we have to cut our conversation short.
Yes, sir.
And maybe in 15 minutes, we're going to be doing the announcement again. So the mic is open. Brian Ali, the professor.
Thank you, Brother Nate. What I'm going to do, first, I want to extend the greetings to the listening audience of Assalamu alaikum.
My salam, Brian.
And I'm going to table what I wanted to say because it's a little more at length. And perhaps if I'm given the opportunity, I can speak about it next week.
Yeah.
But just going into the details of details.
Okay.
And what I would rather say is this, is that our brother Malcolm said it eloquently. He said, when you replace I with we, even illness becomes wellness.
That's right.
So if we are focused on what we as a collective can do, our collective effort will be enough to push AM 360 and whatever program we are behind, whatever thing we want to get done, will get done because the load becomes light with a lot of hands.
Many hands make
if there's
the
one or
work
two people, if there's one or two people doing it, it's as if one or two people were clapping at the end of a show or an event. But if there's 1,000 people and 1,000 people are clapping, it sounds like thunder to the performers and they give a better performance. I'm going to take this opportunity right now to say that I am grateful to AM 360 for allowing me to even come forward and throw my, I wanted to say 2 cents, but since things are so inflated, I'm going to say to throw my 4 cents into the conversations that are being had across this medium and across other mediums. Again, if we, and again, the collective we, are doing what it says in Quran to do, and it describes us as the mu'min is the one who wants for his brother what he wants for himself. If I want for my brother what I want for myself, then I can't be selfish. I have to be selfless, caring less about myself and more about the humanity. And in fact, mankind was created as a being, but not just an ordinary being, but a human being. That means he is created with a consciousness and awareness and a consideration for the creation. A consideration for the creation. No cat, no dog, no bear, no tiger, no bird, nothing else has been given that but mankind. So if we're going to live up to what we were created to be, then we're going to have a vision that is inclusive of us taking care of the creation as well as taking care of ourselves. Getting your share of the dunya has to be more than just grabbing for a few trinkets, baubles, and toys. It's making sure that this world is in a condition that the things you go after are worthwhile things, not just little play toys, not just little sparkly things. Oh, look at that. That's a shiny new car. Oh, look at you. You got your hair done so nice. No, it's got to be that I'm going to keep the environment clean.
That's right.
I'm going to try to keep my thoughts clean. I'm going to keep myself clean. Because Elijah Muhammad, the honorable Elijah Muhammad, came along and he wanted to make a man. He left it to his son, our brother Imam Wardin, to make a Muslim. But first he cleaned up the men who came to him to make them receptive. But you saw more unity then than you can see now. You've seen more togetherness and brotherhood than you can see now. Perhaps we're not looking in the right direction, or perhaps it's there and we just aren't able to see it. But from what I see, I don't see the same camaraderie. I don't see the same affection that we had for one another. I don't even hear the greetings given with any enthusiasm. It's because we're thinking selfishly and we're not thinking the we, we're thinking the I. But when we keep thinking I, we're thinking about our illnesses and not our wellness. So if we can just start to think about what would make us as a community well, what would make us as a community whole and wholesome, what would make us as a community righteous and right-minded, if we just start thinking about that instead of so concerned, so consumed with what is happening all around us, the illness, the lies, the debauchery, the degradation that's happening all around us, that's blinding us to this magnificent creation that we're living in. And when I say that, I mean this whole earth and universe, but not just that, also the human being that we are in, the bodies that carry our soul and spirit around until we're called home. That, if we just start taking better care of that, if we start having a better consideration for that, then guess what? Well, I care about myself, and you look like me, and you talk and think like me. So now I care about you. And now we're functioning as we were created to function, as an entity that has a consideration for the whole of humanity, for the whole of the earth. Because this is a precise world created by a precise God. And once we get to the precision that enables us to want for our brother what we want for ourselves, by knowing what we want for ourselves, and then going after that thing or things in a precise, in a detailed, in a scientific and an analytical way, then we will get to the point where we're so prolific and so full of abundance that we don't have to do a telethon. We don't have to. Those things are taken care of because our hearts are overjoyed and our hearts want to contribute. And hopefully we will get to the point where we are so bountiful that we we don't want to tell us. No, matter of fact, we want to give you something.
Yeah.
AM360s wants to start giving away because it had so much given to it. And then we want to start giving away because we have so much to give. So I just wanted to say that little bit because, again, I'm very grateful and thankful to the brother Imam who was charged with starting our association with AM360 and allowing us to just go on and pontificate and go on and elaborate about the things in our life that we think make sense to us and hope that they make sense to whoever is listening. The sister said she was old school, but there's really one school, the real school. The real school. See, the people today, they haven't been to the real school yet. So the old school is the real school. And if we bring back that school, we'll all be on the same page. And the kindness and the consideration that we have for each other will again be so bountiful till we will create an environment that supports what? Truth, love, life itself. Because right now, this environment we're in, the frequency that everything is operating on is not what it was created to be. Mm-hmm. And we owe it to humanity and to ourselves to get on board with what Allah said do and what he wants us to be, and then show the world. There's a lot of young brothers and sisters now that are not being shown things. So they look right and they try to sound right and they try to dress like somebody that's right-minded. But when push comes to shove, they fall back. And so we get the crime that we get, and we get the killings that we get, even Muslim against Muslim killings. Come on. But if we just stop being as we were created to be, again, the illness and the ignorance, we can change and turn this whole world around with one thought, with one mind, realizing that we are one creation and that there's only one creator. This should be our objective. And whenever endeavor we take up, whatever endeavor we want to go after, we will go after with enthusiasm and with gusto and with strength. So you don't hear the paltry clap, clap, clap of one or two people. You hear the thunderous applause of hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, all on the same page, all wanting the same thing, all doing the same thing and in the right manner at the right time. And Allah can look down on us and say, that's my creation. And it will look down at us as though we are worthy and not look at us in puzzlement like, but I gave you everything you needed. What's wrong? It's just that he is a merciful God. So he doesn't look down and say, you know what, I need to wipe this slate clean and start from scratch. No, he's like the sister said, which of the favors of your Lord will you deny? Don't deny any of them. Acknowledge every single one of them, even the ones that you just realize that are a favor from Allah. Acknowledge it and share it as we share this world with all the other beings, with all the other creatures of the world. So I will stop there and I will ask you to hold my place for next week for what I wanted to talk about next week. And again, AM360 continue to flourish and continue to be around. Even if we're not around, it should continue to be around to have a voice for those who need a voice and to be a platform for those who need a platform. And for us to continue to march forward and to march on and to be right-minded and sound thinking individuals who display the right character of the human being forever. And with that, I will leave you as I greeted you with the greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum.
My son, Edward Brian Ali, better known as the professor, cut this conversation short this week. We appreciate that. And thanks for the telethon. You understand? We'll get it next week though. So we're gonna move on. And we're gonna do our last PSA on telethon. It's James Bashir again to read the PSA.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting the CWSC AM 360 annual end of the year telethon to help us financially secure our intelligentsia operations. Take a moment now and help us reach our $25,000 goal by making your tax deductible contribution click on the blue donate button located at the top right of our home pages to make a convenient, safe, and secure contribution online in whatever amount is comfortable for you. It's not the size of the contribution, but it is each of us doing our part to the best of our ability. You can make a one-time or recurring contribution, which enables us to better forecast our operating revenue and know we have your support each month to maintain and expand operations. If you have any difficulty at all in making your gift, please call us at 910-317-0297, and a representative will be happy to assist. Our most popular recurring giving level is just $9.99 a month or 33 cents a day, and it's a small individual amount based on all of us doing our part to ensure our intelligentsia is strong and ready to remake the world. A recurring contribution means the monthly amount is automatically deducted from your designated account to CWSC. You can cancel it anytime. And of course, while your contributions are tax deductible, it is the multiplied blessings of charity, especially during this month, that give the greatest rewards for our generosity. You can also call in your gift by phone at 910-317-0297 and tell us your name, telephone, and email, and a representative will assist you with making your contribution. If you would like to mail in a gift, make your check or money order payable to CWSC and mail to CWSC Marina Village, 4905 34th Street, South 185th Street, St. Petersburg, Florida, 337114511. Your contributions help us support our entire programming. The AM 360 Broadcasting Network, Speakers Bureau, Online National Resource Directory, Volunteer Human Resource Network, Think Tank, College Scholarship Program, Learning Labs, Intra-Faith and Interfaith Collaboratives, Internship and AMP, Leadership Development Programs, Ambassador Programs, International Collaboratives, Health, Education, and Financial Literacy, Collective Collaborative Opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Thanks again, brother James. We're coming down the home stretch, and I hope we were very informative in helping you, showing you that it's important that we support each other. It's important that we can build everything around doing for self. We can build our own criteria. And as Brian was saying about we're being able to give, no, we're starting. Everything has to have a starting point. And that starting point is a telethon and helping. And then we can grow from there. You know, we've been around the next year and how they used to say how people come together and they sum up and get up $50,000, $100,000. That ain't us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that. That ain't us. We chips away at everything. We might have to put things on the layaway in order to get it. But if we pooling our resources together, we can build a bond and we can build off of that. We have to have something that pulls everything together. We have to have a base that we can funnel and move off of, build everything around that. That's the starting point. Everything And everything that's worth it always has a starting point. And as long as we stay focused on that and we take one step at a time, we ain't putting the cart before the horse. We're going to just go in the natural pace that the law has prescribed for us. Because, hey, we're only here for a pit stop. And when our time is up, we out, whether we want to go or not.
Right.
You understand? But our legacy lives on. What we establish, again, I always say establish, what we establish linger on for those who to come behind us and then pick up where we left off at. That's how we excel. And we always leave a mark where the people can say, oh, wow, your journey. They can read it. Oh, I can see where you're going. We were talking with the Imam about our journey, how we started in Islam, from the Nation of Islam until where we're at now. We can reflect all the way back there where we first started and come and elaborate on everything we have experienced from there. We can sit back and put it in a book. Matter of fact, we are making a reservation to be able to tell our story and put it in a book. Because it's very wholesome. It's something that the people can learn from to help them, make it easier for them to deal with things around here. You know, we talk about stuff that we experienced. A lot of people I never even thought of that. Yeah, but that was the stage of our decade. Your decade is in front of us. You should learn from us what we did to make your decade a little easier. And those who are gonna come behind you, you understand? You make it easier for them. So it's the continuous thing that we go about doing, establishing. So if we can, again, if we got anything out of this program today to help facilitate and push the telethon, we greatly appreciate it. And those who, you know, I know there's a couple of brothers that's listening on YouTube. You know, you be wondering where they at, but they on YouTube. And he tells me every time, "Oh yeah, I have you on television." Oh, is that right? Mm-hmm. But I'm saying this is that whoever we speaking to, we are appealing to you. That's all. I'm just asking. And if we can make again, I'm always talking about making it easier, because those who came before me made it easier for me. I can go back with all the brothers in the community, you know, because we all grew up in the community. We didn't stumble across this. It fell on us, and we took it and ran with it. So therefore, you know, we got easy 50 years into this. And we have experienced a lot of things in those 50 years or more. That's right. And that experience is very, very important. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. How about that? Because that's the one that saved all of us. If it hadn't been for the next year, the Islamic world, we probably been rotting away somewhere in jail or dead at an early age. Many of us. So I know we give the glorification to the community, through Allah first, yes, and through the community. And how we can keep this going is supporting it. We have to be the example for what we're talking about. When we go and address the people, they move off of how they see us move, how you move around. I see how you deal with the people. I see how you deal with problems. And when it comes time to supporting each other, you're always there. These are the kind of stuff that we grew into. We ain't walked into this. We grew into this. And now it's part of us. So that's why I say getting behind AM 360, it's nothing. It's just, oh, that's what you want us to do? Okay, we do. We're not fundraising to get, a lot of times people do fundraising and they take 10% of whatever they raise. No, no, we supporting the effort. We want to raise up and help everybody rise up and get take advantage of this opportunity because you don't get it everywhere. We the one that's going to be out front. The Lord chose us to be out front. I didn't ask for this. If I'd have known it was going to be this rough at a minute, I'd have ran. But I was there, so I had to roll with the punches. So now here we are. We're giving back to the community based what we've learned and to help spearhead the community forward in a productive manner. This is like this is like nothing. Yeah, well, we did this. I'm did not. Yeah, the glory goes to Allah. We just want to understand it. If we can share our understanding, can't share no glory. I wouldn't know how to deal with glory. You understand? I don't want that. Give me the understanding. And the understanding is what you have experienced. Allah says in the Quran for those who understand. All through the Quran is for those who understand, those who submitted to it and got the understanding of it. And then you turn around and come back and share your understanding. It's all we can do. And then when the Lord say that's it, that's it. You know, I don't say it's it. Allah says that. I just labor on like it's my last day on earth. This is what I have to do. You know, whether we sit back and say whether we liked it or not, that's what we do. But we're coming down to the last few minutes of the program. I'd like to thank everybody who participated and came forward and shared their understanding or even just listened to our program today. We thank everybody and we look forward to next week to it not entertain you, but to share with you. Our wealth,
Yes,
our wealth is our understanding. And we can hope we can come back with some good news about the effort we made in this telethon. Again, this is the first annual telethon.
That's right.
So we just jump started. And we're looking forward to some feedback on it. Because I'm going out and get everybody. We're, like the sister said in there, it's only $10. Give me $10. You know? And then put your name down. And if you want to call in, you call it in. It's fine. But the effort is we get the blessing for our effort. What's in our heart? Was we sincere when we went about doing this? That's all we ask for. You know? If we get $1, that's something that we didn't have before. And that can help. But it's going to take a little bit more to maintain our operation, especially the cost. So we got to make the effort. Got to make the effort. So with that, we still got what I got here. I mean, we got 2 more minutes. But we like to also thank the brothers the sisters, the sisters for their support and their effort in granting us the opportunity to be able to have a free flowing program. CW3, that my sister Martha.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam.
Alhamdulillah. Top notch, I tell you. Praise be to Allah. Can we rent?
What do you want to rent?
To do our telethons from here on. As a matter of fact, we're up to, thank Allah, for everyone who's contributing We're up to $2,839.
You go, girl.
Yeah, And you'll continue on. You can go through till we could take a break at midnight.
Okay. I'm calling this evening. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. All right, it's 7 p.m. Time for narrative aspirations.
Okay,
Thank you all, Halal Industries. Do for self. I mean, I hope you all saw your names that were put up there.
Yeah, we seen it. We appreciate that.
Alhamdulillah. All right, we're going to move out the way for Khalida Akbar, CEO of American Muslim 360. As I'm going to stop the live streaming so that she can get, y'all can have this archive.
Okay, dear sister.
Yes,
Thank you
ma'am.
again. We'll be calling.
All right.
All righty.